Good morning, y'all. It is Friday morning. I'm getting ready to go over and volunteer today. I was busy on Wednesday, so I didn't get to go. I'm having a hard time today, you guys. We're into what we call the June gloom here, and that's where the days are very overcast, very uncheerful. So we've had this for a few days now. However, I will be complaining about the heat later on this week because it's supposed to get really hot. Hot for us anyway. So one thing I wanted to say, you guys, is I really, really appreciate your concern with me rooming with Terry. And I get that. Oh, what a cute chihuahua. And I get that, and I know that things can change in a heartbeat. I mean, he's perfectly capable of taking care of himself. However, he needs a companion. He does not like to be alone. And he's a very easy guy to get along with when he's not totally stressed out by this whole thing of not knowing whether he has a home or not. And I understand that things like that can change in a heartbeat. My health can change just like that. It could happen to any of us. So what we will have to do is make a contingency plan, you guys. What would happen if he got sick and had to leave the house? Well, I guess Deborah Joy would be trying to find a roommate, lickety-split. That's one of the things that would be an answer. So we'll have to come up with a contingency plan. And I will talk to his niece about this. She has said that she would take him into her home. However, he is so against that, you guys. He does not want to go live with her. But he might not have any choice. And then if it came to it, he wouldn't have any choice but to go into a state-run assisted living, which, let me tell you guys, I've had experience with those places, and they are horrible. Horrible. But his stepdaughter owns Heritage Senior Services, or whatever you call it. They provide in-home care for senior citizens at many different levels. I used to work for them as more of a companion, make sure they had good food to eat, make sure they got out and about, make sure they took their medication. I didn't do any personal care. I didn't bathe them. I did not assist them with their potty needs. I just can't do that. But anyway, we're gonna have to come up with a contingency plan. And I know that because I could be the one that got sick. God forbid I should ever have to go to one of those state-run places, y'all. That would be time to, I don't know. Anyway, don't be concerned about me, okay? I'm a big girl. I can handle it. And I have faith. I have faith that whatever happens, I'm going to be able to handle that because of my faith. I feel like that this is the right thing to do for many reasons. Because I can't bear the thoughts of him being so stressed out that he has a heart attack. And I know he's not my responsibility, y'all, but I don't have parents. I don't have grandparents. I don't have aunts and uncles. And that's one of the reasons I've always enjoyed senior citizens. Except for myself. I still don't think of myself as a senior citizen unless I want to get a discount. So pray for us, and we have an application in on a really nice little twin home over in the area that I was driving around in. It actually has a closed-in bonus room in the back that connects to the small bedroom with sliding glass doors. That will be perfect for all of Terry's hobby stuff. We're still going to downsize quite a bit on the furniture and the kitchen stuff and whatever else I can talk him into without pressure. And then there's a one-car garage that they have built cabinets into, so you can't park in there. So that will also house his junk. Is that disrespectful to call it junk? You know, it's junk to me, but to him, it's not junk. So I don't mean to be disrespectful about, I should call it stuff. So anyway, enough about that. Prayers, yes. Don't be concerned though. Don't worry about me. Once we get into the move thing, oh, by the way, his niece has arranged for some, I believe they're Mormon missionaries, to come and move him when the time comes. And he's all packed up. So I'm not even going to get involved in that. I'm going to try to help him downsize as much as possible. And then I'm going to go see a movie on moving day. Y'all know everything I own fits in my van. So that's not a problem. I don't need help with anything. So I'm not going to be involved in that, you guys. That is not my deal. Even when I was married and we would move, except for husband number 4, he always managed to be absent during those times. But for the rest of it, I would pack up my valuables and my delicates, and I would pack them myself, and then I would leave and go to the movies while my husband packed the truck. For their benefit, him and his buddies, and mine. I can't stand it. Men normally are so uncareful when it comes to moving furniture and stuff. I mean, banging it against the wall and dropping things and, you know, stuff like that. No offense, you guys, you're just a little rougher than we are. So even back then, I went to the movies on moving day. Even when they were unloading at the new place, I didn't want to be there. So enough of that, you guys. So that's all handled. Now, Mary Jo and I went and saw a movie the other day. It was awesome. It was the best movie that I've seen in a very long time. And it's called The Book of Henry. Now, I'm not going to tell you to take a tissue. I am going to tell you to take a box of tissues, guys. It is the best movie, but you will need a box of tissues. I dare say even some of you men better have a handkerchief. But it's very, very good. Very good. So go see that movie if you get a chance. The Book of Henry. So that's all I have to say about that, you guys. I'm getting over to, except for the little UTI that I have gotten, and I have an appointment for that today at 2:15, and they will take a little urine sample and come back in the room and say, oh yes, you really have a UTI, and then they'll give me some medicine. I don't know why they can't just take the urine sample, but I don't know, must be legality or something. So that's going to be my That's going to be my fun thing for today, you all. Take care of your health and do something fun today. And thank you so much for your love and support. And please ask me. I'm going to try to write down names that's been suggested to me. Write down a name and a state that so I can read those out when I get mail. I haven't been to my mailbox in a few days now, you guys. I've been so busy that I just keep forgetting it. But thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. That's enough of that. Do something fun today. Bye now.